Hello, everybody. Good evening. Today I'll be doing the gospel moment, as David said. The gospel moment this week, it is on Matthew chapter 18, verses 6 through 10, and on the gospel according to Spiritism, chapter 8, item 11. The message is a little bit longer than that, so I would recommend all of us to go back and read it. It's pretty strong, pretty powerful, as any other message. So it talks pretty much about scandals, the necessary for scandals. So let's start reflecting with scandals. Allan Kardec on the Gospel according to Spiritism explains to us that scandals is that any actions that goes against our moral values or decency, and in a very extensive way. Okay? Some of us avoid the scandal just not to show, let's say, our true colors. We try to pretend to be somebody else that we are not really. So Jesus tells us those people are kind of like vase. It's beautiful on the outside, but it's full of dirt on the inside. So let's really reflect who we are so we can actually change and improve. And the scandal, it's cause of a bad morals. Right? And on the message, it mentions that it's necessary for progress. Okay? And it's necessary on the world of trial and expiation that we live in. Okay? It helps us grow. It helps us to become better as a planet and as spirits. Okay? If you think about it, on our activities on our life, every time that we struggle, that we go through difficult times, we usually think a lot, we reflect, we analyze our action, and we try to change. And moreover, we connect more with God. We pray more. So every time that we struggle, it really helps us to connect. And if you think about it as a human race, not only individual life, on the human race, every time there is a disaster, a man-caused disaster or natural disaster, we always try to send like water, food, and even praying, which is very important. We start praying for people that we never prayed before. So that's very consoling. It actually helps us, and we can see that on our activities. And the consoling part is that evil and bad is going to disappear. We're not going to have to face scandals anymore. In the world, they already progressed, that they are better off. They don't go through those trials because they already passed through it. So if we have a lot of patience and, of course, a lot of hard work, reflect on our actions, we're going to get there. It might take time longer than we wish, but we're going to get there. And it is important to mention on the message, it also says that whoever caused it is important to scandals to come, but whoever caused the scandals is going to have to face the consequence. And again, if you try to bring that to our day-to-day life, right? Every time that we make a mistake over here, you're going to have to pay. You're going to have to suffer the consequences. And if you learn, you move on. If you don't learn, you're going to have to pay it again somehow. So it's the same process. It's going to go disappear, but yes, we're going to have to face it until we learn it. And one thing that I want to bring it off that is actually here, it mentions that if your hand and your foot is cause of scandal, cut it off and throw it away from you. Again, let's remember that Jesus spoke through parable. If you think about literally cutting your hand, that's nonsense. Allan Kardec explains that it means that reflect, look inside of yourself, and cut it off what makes you do bad things, so you can change, improve, and become better. Reflect on our action. Don't blame somebody else. Reflect it and cut that off. So to conclude, let's reflect and understand that we live in the trial and expiation world. Scandals are still necessary, but understanding that it helps us to reflect, think about our actions, on our attitudes, and by thinking about our actions and our attitudes, it's going to help us to become a better person tomorrow than we are today. Thank you.